What is up, folks? I just got one thing to say. You gotta like, you gotta subscribe. If you ain't liking and subscribing, then you ain't helping me out at all. It's Last Minute Betting, brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. Odds comparison and betting tools that'll help you make money. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitch. We're about to be live on X as soon as I get this all together here. And we'll be looking for some plays here tonight to make some money at. Here we go. Let's do it. Okay. How you guys doing? Just me tonight. I hope you don't mind. Mike, obligations, other places. So I'll just let him do what he's got to do, and I'll do what I got to do. Right? Right. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bear with me a second while I figure out what I'm doing here. Bear with me. Let me get this here. We are live on X. And as soon as I do that, I am going to share that and share it with somebody from OddsJam so he can pump it out and we get some people on X to join us here. And repost, please. And there we go. So that's what we're doing. We're getting that out on X and letting people know it's how you got to do it nowadays. It's kind of a weird way of going about doing it. It's completely different from what we did before, where we could the streaming software that we were using could go directly to X. Now it's going to X, but now you gotta put a post out, okay, in order, we are live. It's just the way it goes. Nothing we can do about it. I actually don't know why they did that, but they did. And that's the way it is. We're live on Twitch, live on X, live on YouTube. Like and subscribe on YouTube. We've been losing some subscribers here lately. I'd sure like you to let more people know about the content that we have. And would be very, very much appreciated. So let's see. I've already got a couple of sharp money plays. I also have, we got to check and see where we're at with the spring training model today. Remember, I started a spring training model the other day, and I'm just into my third day. Today is the third day. So Phillies, Cardinals, Pirates. The top plays went 1 and 2. Twins, Braves, Reds. Let's check that out real quick. Braves won. Reds lost. And Minnesota lost. So now we're 2 and 4. We got Giants money line. That looks like that one's going to come through. And then we have Arizona tonight. So we're 3 and 4 right now with a chance to go 4 and 4. That's kind of how that happened. Cardinals got their butts kicked. Phillies got their butts kicked. And the Twins got their butts kicked. So There we go. That did those picks for today. That did the spring training picks for today. All right. In the meantime, let us talk about what we got in the NHL model. We went 4-2 last night, and hoping for a good night tonight. I'm hoping for that. And I'll tell you what the plays are here in just a second. All right. And here we go. Maybe. Oh, I can't find my post. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Pretty darn bad. I'll tell you what it is here real quick. Hang on with me. Bear with me. Okay, so we've got Vegas and Washington under 6 in the NHL. Minnesota money line, and Buffalo and Florida under 6.5. First period totals are Vegas and Washington under 1.5, Buffalo and Florida under 1.5, Minnesota and Utah under 1.5. And somehow, I guess that post never made it to X today. That sucked, didn't it? Yep. Sure did. Sure did. And no repost on a Friday. I'm having a hell of a day, ain't I? Hell of a day. All right. Sharp money plays for tonight. We have Milwaukee, Brooklyn, and Denver. Brooklyn plus 18.5, Milwaukee plus 8.5, Denver plus 8.5, and then sprinkle money line on every one of those plays. It's kind of how we've been handling sharp money. We're going to go to the sharp money page and see what else is out here. And here we go. Let's take a look at sharp money right now and get off the NHL player props, go to my negative cross, and there's that Brooklyn play. Looks like we got another one, though, with Memphis. So the deal here is sprinkle Memphis money line. And let's go and let's go to NBA, let's go to Memphis, and let's take the points. Let's see how much we can get. Looks like 4.5. Yeah, looks like 4.5 is what we are going to get. Let me see where that's plus 100 at. Oops. Yeah, you know what? 4.5 is going to get us right around what? Minus 110. Yeah, we'll take that. Minus 110 on FanDuel. And that will be a full unit play. So we're getting points there. Taking the dog on the money line, sprinkle, and we're taking the points. And we've already talked about the Brooklyn play. It's been up here all day long, folks. All day long. Just cooking. Just cooking. We'll see what happens in that case. Live chat is available. Feel free to jump in and say something. You know, I mean, I'm here by myself. You're gonna make me do this alone? Huh? You don't want to do that, do you? I didn't think so. All right. Like that. Got a new feature in StreamYard that I really like. So I can put messages up and then they'll go away after so much time. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's go to the EV page. We're going to look at pre-match, and we're going to do main and alternate markets with a maximum market width of 25. And let's see what we got. First quarter spread, Nets plus 6.5. We'll take that. I'm not going to bet second quarter spread when the game hasn't even started yet. Denver Nuggets plus 8.5. That's already a play. So you know what? It's a unit. There's the Grizzlies plus 4.5. That is already a play. A beautiful thing on Novig. Utah Mammoth under 3.5 against the Minnesota Wild. We will take that play. And then there's a Nuggets plus 9.5. Definitely got to take that one. Nets plus 20. I mean, that's got to be. You got to put a unit on that. That's a 1.5 more. Nuggets plus 9. Might as well ladder play it, baby. And let's see. As I look through here. Unfortunately, I can't bet that Illinois game. And anything else I'm seeing here right now? No, I do not. Not at this present point in time. And hey, we got some people joining us here. On X, we are last minute betting brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. Okay? Not just in the United States and not just on this continent, but worldwide. We got people all over the place, man. All over the place using OddsJam tools to make money. One of those being the Sharp Money tool, one of those being the Positive EV tool, the other one being the arbitrage tool. Now, one thing we're going to do right now is we are going to go to my live filter that I use for mobile. It says DK EV Mobile. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to wait for some plays to pop up, and one just did. Let's see if it popped up on the mobile app. Doesn't necessarily do it right away. And that one is gone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it on the mobile app. It's going to go to my bet slip in DraftKings, and I might as well log back into DraftKings right now. That's just kind of how I'm going to do it. Just waiting for a play to pop up. And as I've told you folks, several of you people have been on calls with me. I've been making a lot of money doing this. A lot of money. And if I look at the bet tracker today, we've only got one settled bet because I only got one bet in. I was busy all day long. But guess what? It won. and it was a plus 125. I usually take between minus 150 and plus 150. And here we go. Here is a play. We are going to add it to the bet tracker right now. In front of your very eyes, I'm going to add that at $20. And let me go to my bet tracker. And I'm going to refresh. And you're going to see this play pop up right there. Yale, first half total, over 35.5. Plus 115. So hopefully they're going to get on the stick because they ain't starting off very good. And let's go back to EV, see if there's anything else popping yet. Nothing popping yet. I kind of do this on a regular basis, folks. Daily. In the meantime, let's look at the Fantasy Optimizer and look at Price Picks. And, of course, we've got some unrivaled plays. These are all in the 55 percentile and above. I would definitely be looking at all 5 of these plays. All 5 of them, and add them to Parlay Bet Tracker. Now it says 100. I'm going to have to go change that because I'm not doing $100 on a Price Picks play. I just, man, I don't operate like that. I ain't got that kind of money. $10 is what we're going to put on there. The other day we got 2 out of 5. See today what we get. Potential payout is $200. So if it works, it works. And nothing going on there. Hey, for those of you on X, why don't you follow me? Follow me on X. Okay? It's real simple. Real simple. Okay? He's right there. At Bob, here, I'll quit sharing my screen here. At Bob Lograsso with a capital G. That is where you can get a hold of me. And also you can subscribe on the YouTube channel. Okay? Subscribe on the YouTube channel. I'm actually going to show the code right up there in the corner. If you do that code, here, scan that code right now. If you scan it, it will go directly to the YouTube page and you can subscribe right there. So you know what? I got everything covered. Like and subscribe on YouTube there. You know what? Scan up here. We've got follow me on X right here. I mean, we got it all, baby. All. And thank you all for joining me. You know what? Feel free to jump in and ask me a question. Not a problem. I've had no comments tonight. Comments will show up over there in the right-hand corner. Let's do it. Make some money. Let's do it. Last-minute betting powered by OddsJam. And we're going to review the plays that we already have inputted. All right? Let me go to the bet tracker. And there's quite a few. Grizzlies, money line Grizzlies plus 4.5. By the way, that is actually, and I'm going to change this here, it is not a normal bet now. It is a positive EV play because it was on the positive EV page. We've got Brooklyn plus 6.5 first quarter points. Denver plus 8.5 total points. And then we got 9.5 and 9. And then Utah under 3.5 in hockey total goals. Brooklyn plus 20. And we just hit that Yale over 35.5 And a Prize Picks play of Alyssa Thomas under 24.5 PRA. Kingston Fleming's over 27.5 PRA. Alex Condon under 28.5 PRA. First two maps, player headshots. Story over 9. And this is under in rounds in that fight. I did not see what that was. So, yeah, sorry about that, man. I'm sorry. So, you know what? Not a whole lot going on here tonight. I am going to call it. I appreciate you joining me, the few of you that did. Have a great weekend. I'm going to be back video tomorrow and Sunday. It's that time of the year, baby. NHL model will be up on X. Spring training will be up on X. Let's keep it rolling. Peace.